Well, now at 5, how will law enforcement handle drivers under the influence of marijuana? It's a question a lot of people have been wondering about now that recreational marijuana is legal in Ohio. And just this week, the Division of Cannabis Control started issuing certifications of operations.
10 TV's Tara Jabor spoke with a police department in Illinois today where marijuana has been legal since 2020.
She joins us live now. So, Tara, what did they tell you about how they handled all of this?
Well, Doug, I spoke to a police chief in Decatur, Illinois. He told me that one of the biggest challenges that they face is testing for DUIs that are involved with marijuana.
DUIs involving marijuana are nothing new for law enforcement. According to Ohio law, someone is considered over the legal limit for marijuana while driving if their urine has 10 nanograms or more per millimeter of concentration of marijuana or 2 nanograms or more per millimeter for blood. For people who use marijuana, it's hard to measure when you are okay to drive. The best advice is if you use marijuana, don't get behind the wheel. But how does law enforcement test for cannabis? Shane Brandell is the chief of police in Decatur, Illinois, where recreational marijuana has been legal since 2020.
So I think that's one of the biggest challenges for police departments and officers is the testing procedures.
Chief Brandell says in Illinois, they have specialized training for officers who test for cannabis,
which is like a week-long training, if not more. And you need to become a drug recognition expert. Actually also have trained phlebotomists in our police department. We have a handful of officers that are trained in that. And so if need be, they can take the blood themselves as well.
In Illinois, if an officer suspects DUI related to cannabis, a trained officer can test on scene or someone can be tested at the hospital. Chief Brandell's biggest piece of advice for officers in Ohio is get the adequate training.
To invest in the training for your officers. That is by far number one thing that you're going to need to do. And because the investigation of DUI involving cannabis is different than it is alcohol.
Geraldine Shamel is with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. She says they don't have a stance on recreational marijuana, but they do want people to be careful.
Just worry about people using and driving at the same time.
She encourages people who use marijuana to make sure they don't get behind a wheel.
There's too many other ways to get around today. Lyft, Uber, there's all sorts of ways.
And right now, there is no set date on when recreational marijuana will be sold. Reporting live in downtown Columbus, Tara Jabor, 10 TV News.